Welcome back to Thoughts with Your Thoughts. I'm your host, Liam Roll, and this is Choxlate, Episode 1. Start.
Alright, now that we know where to start.
Shut up! I have a good question.
Okay, ask it.
What is the greatest song of all time? And there is a wrong answer.
Is there a right answer?
Yeah, there's also a right answer.
Oh, okay. The greatest song of all time?
All time.
Billy Joel. You said what?
What am I gonna say?
I want to hear what you want to say.
I'm gonna say, not favorite, greatest, right?
Yeah.
Probably... God, I don't know, that's a hard question. American Pie?
Bye.
Turn the page?
Turn the page.
Xanadu?
Xanadu.
What's the right answer?
The right answer is 2112 by Rush.
Well, that's just incorrect.
It is...
Debate, go ahead, give me your case.
It is literally, if there were, listening to 2112 is like...
Colby, don't touch the piano.
It's like reading Atlas Shrugged. And,
So it's
5 minutes.
fucking boring?
No!
And it takes you 4 years?
It's epic! It's epic and it's cool.
It's like reading Atlas Shrugged.
Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Because you're only doing it to make people think you're smart.
No, it's epic, right?
Why is it epic?
Because the dude finds a guitar and he's like, "Oh my god, I hate the government," and so he literally plays
He just like any song that hates the government.
He literally plays the guitar until the freaking humans come back to Earth and they kill the priests.
Are we talking about Atlas Shrugged or 2112?
We're talking about 2112.
I haven't done either.
I've done one.
I only know Temples of Syrinx. What's the greatest book of all time? Don't say Atlas Shrugged.
The Giver.
I never read The Giver.
It's epic.
I was told to read it, but I did not.
The Giver is an epic gamer book.
My favorite book is Frankenstein.
Colby's pissing.
No.
Is it really
Yeah,
Frankenstein?
I love Frankenstein. Have you ever read Frankenstein?
I've never read Frankenstein, but I'm also not a...
Your girlfriend's read Frankenstein? She's an AP Lit.
No.
No?
No.
Okay. My bad.
Hey!
God. I want to pull down every single one of these pictures of you as a child and kiss them on the lips.
Well, that would make you a pedophile.
No, they're just pictures, dog. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
I want to talk about your time in the,
U.S. Marine Corps?
No, that's the next episode.
Oh, okay.
It's 4th of July special. I want to talk about your time in the Jacksonville Children's Choir.
Hit me.
I wanna know if you ever enjoyed it.
I enjoyed singing, but all those kids were weird, and I was like...
Why were they weird?
They were like, guys! What's it called?
Pull it pants back up.
They were... what's that one TV show that's...
Dude, you gotta be quick on your feet!
They were just weird!
What'd they do?
I don't know, Ryan. They were like...
They were just like fucking Children of the Corn, but they sang songs?
Yeah, like, all of them knew each other because they all lived in Jacksonville, and they were like, yeah, I go to Doug Baldwin's School of the Arts.
You lived in Jacksonville too. Doug Anderson.
Yeah, they were all like music prodigies, and I was just there. And
You're a
like,
music prodigy, Liam.
I was like,
You were blessed with the power of rock and roll from a young child.
I was like, I like sing, and they were like, yeah, cool.
You must be the white trash one they have to give us. You're the...
Like, Farrah Farrah's, great granddaughter was there. And
What?
she was like...
You were there with celebrities and you didn't tell us? Ugly. She was ugly?
She was disgusting.
Did she look like Eddie Farrah?
No, you remember, the science teacher in 8th grade that I can't name at the moment?
There's a lot of those, Liam. Which one?
One that was ugly.
I mean, none of them were attractive.
Her last name started with an M.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, but continue.
She looked like her.
I had a teacher whose last name started with a T in 8th grade. No, that was 7th grade. Who did I have in 8th grade? Shit, I don't even fucking remember 8th grade. Continue.
She was just ugly.
She was funny looking.
Ugly.
Did you have that like home ec class in 8th grade?
Yeah, with
Where
Miss
you had to
Dobson.
where you had to like cook spaghetti.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know I can't say his name. Never mind. Do you know that one kid? Oh, never mind. Doesn't matter. There was the one kid in our home ec class that she paired me and Colby with, and he was like the bad kid, and there was another kid who was just like a bumbling fucking idiot. He was like 6'3" as an 8th grader and 400 pounds, but he had a Sasquatch mustache. She put us with them because like me and Colby were the ones that always got our stuff done because we just like didn't care. We were just like whatever, we'll just get it done. And we were working and everything was going fine. We were boiling the noodles. We had the meat sauce going. We already knew how to make spaghetti because it's easy. And as we got our noodles boiling, right as they started boiling, this one little stupid kid. Colby, you playing banjo in the bathroom? Colby, come tell the story.
Banjo on the toilet.
Come tell the story.
What?
We're talking about making spaghetti in 8th grade.
You mean with HD?
Yeah. You're trying to avoid saying their names, but it's fine.
You mean with...
Yeah, that one. Remember what he did?
I remember that kid too because he always he
Yes.
he
Okay, this
was
Mexican
like
kid, unnamed.
he was like
And this
he was like-
crackhead kid, unnamed.
he came
I
into
don't
class.
remember his name, so it's okay if we leave him unnamed.
He came into class every single day and gave me raisins.
He's a giant creepy type of man. Anyway, we got the noodles boiling, and he pulled off this girl's hair tie and threw it in the batch of noodles. So we could throw out the entire batch. It was stupid.
Classic.
That's not even like a funny prank. That's just like you're a dickhead.
In 8th grade,
Cool.
in 8th,
It's not banjo time.
in 8th grade, the band teacher sent me to that class, and this one kid tried to fight me, and I called him a at-home abortion. And he got up and he was like, "What'd you say to me? What'd you say to me?" And he ran at me, and I left.
It's like, I'm gonna go back.
I was like, "I'll see you guys."
God. Band teacher hated you.
Miss Dobson was like, Can you leave, please?" And I was like, "I'm down with that. I don't want to get beat up."
It's so funny to me how much you were bullied by the teacher in band in middle school.
Nobody liked me in middle school. Literally nobody.
You were kind of a dickhead.
I was stupid. I was like,
all you cared about was Legos and being annoying. I remember how many times I had to like watch you, and she would just be like, "Just make sure Liam doesn't talk."
You remember the one sub teacher that always subbed for Miss Band teacher?
Yeah. I'll call her out, Miss Meredith's mom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was annoying. Miss Kent.
Miss Cunt?
Yeah, that's what Colby called her.
And so I'm sitting in the band director's office, and I'm just sitting there, and she goes up to the band teacher. She goes, "You let him sit in your office alone by himself?" And I was like,
"What are you gonna do?"
And I was like, "I can hear you." And she was like, "I don't care." And I was like,
why was she so like? She was out to get every single one of those kids. I hate substitute teachers that are just like out to get kids.
she really disliked me. And then I drew a picture of Jesus on the whiteboard, but he looked like an idiot. And she was like, "Get off the whiteboard!"
Well, heaven
Colby,
and lot
do you remember
Dixie.
do you remember the sub we had in 7th period a lot this year?
Oh, the one was like the very angry one that was like waiting for somebody to retaliate?
Yes, she would just like sit at the back of the classroom, and somebody would cough, and she'd be like, "Hey, knock it off," and they'd be like, "I just coughed," and be like, Are you trying to argue with me? Don't argue with me. I will send you to the office." It's like, Jesus. I think she's got boxing gloves in her bag.
My favorite.
Fork on the floor,
We were.
fork on the floor.
Remember, Kobe, we were trying to walk into that class, and we were late because she wouldn't open the door whenever we knocked.
Yeah.
And we stood there, and as soon as the bell rang, she opened the door, she's like, "Where's your passes? Why are you late?" It's like,
Why are you late?
We're late because you didn't open the door.
We were like knocking on the door. Why are you late? Why are you late?
Where's passes? And we were like, "We're late because you didn't open the door." And she's like, "Whatever, get in here."
Whenever, in 8th grade, there was that sub, and her last name was Win. And I made the joke, and I said, "All I do is win, 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 no matter what." And she sent me out of the classroom.
Wait, have you always been this epic of a gamer?
that class period was hilarious.
Was it like Win, like Tyson Win? Like
It was like WYNN.
That's weird.
Yeah.
You sure it wasn't Miss Schwinn?
It might have been
Yeah,
that.
are you sure it wasn't Miss?
It might have been that.
Do you? Have you ever had that sub that doesn't speak very good English, but she's very sweet?
Mm-hmm.
I love her.
Asian.
She's like Filipino, I think.
That reminds me of the boobs like Jagger thing.
Tell that story, please tell that story.
Oh yeah.
That's Liam's story.
Whenever a kid named Jagger on my bus, I bullied him and I told him he had the boobs like Jagger.
He got fucking pissed.
And no,
He
people.
did get pissed.
Didn't you say people were like singing the song that every come on?
Yes.
Got the boobs like
Everybody on
Jagger.
the bus was bullying him, and it was so funny.
That's not funny, Liam. That's
It was
bullying.
hilarious.
You bullied the deaf kid.
Whenever I rode the bus, it was the funniest thing of all time. I once got suspended from the bus because me and a friend created a game called the slapping game. We would sit across from the bus each other and just slap the shit out of each other as hard as we could until one of us was like, and so the bus driver was like, I don't want that on my bus, and so she cooked us off. And so I had to ride her home, and my mom was like, it's like, Mom, I'm trying to have fun.
Do you remember in Keller how like terrible the system for car riders was? It was
You sit in the...
it was hundreds of kids sitting in the cafeteria, and the nurse was standing at the front of the cafeteria, like on the stage, with a single walkie-talkie, and you had to listen for the muffled version of your name coming out of that
Yeah,
walkie-talkie.
you weren't allowed to talk.
You weren't at all.
100 like 5th and 4th graders in the cafeteria. It was like.
Yeah. And if you missed your name, you just didn't go home that day.
Exactly.
No. I got forgotten one time in car riders. My cousin just didn't come pick me up. She forgot me. And I was sitting outside of the thing like this, twiddling my thumbs. And my 4th grade teacher walked by. She's like, Ryan, why are you still here? And I was like, I don't have a home.
I remember during car riders, I would just sit there with Tyson, and we'd be like, yeah, we should create a Minecraft Let's Play. And I was like,
Here we are.
Dude, I was like, dude, I don't have any of the capabilities to do that at all, but I 100% agree.
We'd have Tyson on the podcast next week.
I
We're
agree.
gonna have him on our Let's Play.
Absolutely.
But I don't know how to record audio just like on a Discord call, so we're gonna have to go pick Tyson up. We're gonna have to go drive all the way to fucking Margaretta. Oh, fucking.
He doesn't live in Margaretta, retard. It's not like it matters.
Where does he? Oh yeah, he lives over there. I'm thinking, what's his name? Nobody knows where Margaretta
Whoa!
is.
Whoa! Slow down, Johnny!
We should say all of our addresses into the mic now.
All right.
Well, I'm dead. Thank you. This ain't going nowhere.
Ryan, I'll bleep it out.
I don't fucking know how to do that.
Yeah, me neither, but you're gonna figure it out, whore.
Yeah, you are gonna figure it out.
Nope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Just record you going, oh, and put it over it.
I'm gonna take a fucking cartoon car honk like, oh, and put it over that.
Whoa!
I'm gonna-
Slow down there.
I'm probably gonna end up cutting out the entire beginning where it was just fucking screaming and piano. I'm probably just gonna come back in whenever we're talking about like this one time at home ec class.
That's exactly what I was thinking about earlier.
I'm a banjo.
What were we just talking about?
Well, let the dogs in. And then
My girlfriend lives in Sanderson.
Yeah.
Okay.
Huh?
My girlfriend lives in Sanderson.
My girlfriend does?
My girlfriend.
Oh, yeah,
does.
I know your girlfriend does, but my girlfriend doesn't.
My girlfriend lives in the shed behind my house. No, I'm just kidding.
Thanks for keeping her safe for me.
She's not safe.
Okay.
All right, we need to wrap this up. Colby, we're wrapping it up. Get in here.
Colby, it's 4:20. How soon do you need to leave?
You want to wrap it up?
I can leave. We can wrap it up at 4:30.
All right, we'll wrap it up at 4:30. There's now a dog cast.
You gotta play us an outro song, though, Colby.
Yeah, Colby, why don't you go ahead and just play us an outro song real quick?
Let's play it.
Yeah, go ahead and play it on piano.
or
Yeah.
banjo?
I don't know if we should play a 10-minute outro song.
No, we'll just cut it off right here. It's fine.
Hey, where'd you find that?
The dog?
Cheese ball.
The dog?
How do you open it with his hands?
Yeah.
How'd you get the cheese ball?
Griff, stop looking at me like that.
Or am I playing on piano or banjo? Pick.
Whatever one.
Piano. All right. Thank you for joining us. on the
Piano
Choc-
banjo.
Thank you for joining us on the Chocolate Podcast. Here's Colby to play us out.
Choxlate forever.
He plays a happier outro song. This is the fucking end of Final Fantasy VII. Yeah!
Oh! That's it. That's all, folks. It's a wrap. Woo!